Are you one of the millions of Americans eagerly awaiting news about your Social Security benefits? Well, I've got some breaking news that you absolutely need to hear. A major Social Security bill has just passed, and it's going to impact your monthly payments in ways you might not expect. Stay with me because I'm about to break down everything you need to know about these crucial changes that could put more money in your pocket. Before we dive into these important updates, if you want to stay informed about Social Security news and receive timely updates about your benefits, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'm committed to bringing you the most accurate and up-to-date information about Social Security benefits, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now let's get into the details of this groundbreaking legislation that's making waves across the country. Have you been struggling to keep up with rising costs while living on a fixed income? You're not alone, and that's exactly why this new bill is so significant. The recently passed Social Security Enhancement and Protection Act of 2024 includes several key provisions that will directly affect beneficiaries. I'm going to explain exactly what this means for you and your family, from the most immediate changes to the long-term effects that could shape your retirement years. First, let's talk about the most immediate impact: the benefit increase. The new legislation includes a supplemental increase on top of the regular cost of living adjustment COLA. But here's what makes this different from previous adjustments. This increase takes into account more than just the standard inflation metrics. Have you noticed how your everyday expenses seem to rise faster than your benefits? Well, lawmakers finally listened. They've implemented a new calculation method that better reflects the real costs seniors face, particularly in healthcare, housing, and utilities. But what exactly does this mean in terms of dollars and cents? Let's break down the numbers. The average Social Security recipient currently receiving $1,848 per month will see their benefits increase by a significant margin. The exact percentage varies based on your current benefit amount, but most beneficiaries can expect increases ranging from 3.2% to 4.5% above the standard COLA adjustment. For many seniors, this could mean an additional $6 to $85 per month in their Social Security checks, making a noticeable difference in their ability to cover basic expenses. One of the most pressing questions I've been receiving is about the timing of these changes. When will you start seeing these increases in your monthly payments? The implementation schedule is actually quite aggressive, with the first phase of increases set to begin rolling out in early 2025. However, and this is crucial information for SSI recipients, there are special provisions for December 2024 payments that you need to know about. Speaking of SSI payments, let's dive into the early December 2024 payment schedule that's causing some confusion. Due to the way the calendar falls this year, with January 1st being a federal holiday, SSI recipients will receive their payments earlier than usual. But here's what makes this particularly interesting. The new legislation includes a special one-time supplemental payment for SSI recipients that will be distributed alongside their regular December benefit. Have you heard about this additional payment? Many people aren't aware of it yet, but it's designed to help bridge the gap until the full benefit increases take effect. If you were concerned about making ends meet during the holidays, this one-time payment could provide the boost you need. You might be wondering why these changes are happening now and what prompted this significant legislation. The answer lies in the unprecedented economic challenges many seniors and disabled Americans have faced in recent years. Rising healthcare costs, increased housing expenses, and general inflation have all contributed to a situation where many beneficiaries struggle to maintain their standard of living. This bill represents a bipartisan recognition of these challenges and a concrete step toward addressing them. But there's more to this legislation than just the immediate benefit increases. Have you considered how these changes might affect your long-term financial planning? The bill includes several provisions that could impact your future benefits and those of your family members. For instance, there are new rules regarding how benefits are calculated for surviving spouses and disabled adult children. These changes could mean thousands of additional dollars in benefits over the coming years for eligible recipients. Another crucial aspect of the bill addresses the way cost of living adjustments are calculated. Have you ever felt that the annual COLA increases don't quite keep pace with your actual expenses? The new legislation introduces a modified formula that gives more weight to expenses that disproportionately affect seniors, such as healthcare and prescription drugs. This change could result in more accurate and generally higher COLAs in the future, which means you may see larger increases to your monthly benefits to better match the reality of senior living costs. For those still working while receiving benefits, there are important changes to the earnings limit that you need to understand. The new rules adjust how much you can earn before your benefits are reduced and introduce a more gradual reduction in benefits when you exceed these limits. The new system is designed to make it easier for you to continue working without immediately losing a significant portion of your benefits. Disabled beneficiaries will also see significant improvements. The bill streamlines the disability application process and reduces waiting periods for certain benefits. If you've been frustrated by the complexity of the application process, these changes aim to make it more straightforward and less time-consuming. The new rules also reduce the backlog in applications and ensure that disabled individuals can receive the assistance they need without unnecessary delays. Additionally, the legislation enhances coordination between Social Security and Medicare to reduce out-of-pocket healthcare costs for seniors. Many of you already know how burdensome healthcare costs can be, especially when you rely on fixed income. The new rules are designed to coordinate between these two programs, potentially reducing premiums and out-of-pocket costs for seniors. This coordination could result in more predictable healthcare expenses and lower Medicare premium deductions from your Social Security checks. For those of you concerned about the long-term solvency of Social Security, this legislation also includes measures to strengthen the program's financial foundation, ensuring its stability for future generations. While these changes might not be as immediately noticeable as the benefit increases, they're crucial for ensuring that the Social Security system remains solvent and reliable for years to come. Have you wondered about whether Social Security will be there for your children and grandchildren? These new funding provisions help address those concerns and provide greater financial stability to the program. In light of these changes, it's important to review your current benefit statement, compare it to the new increase schedules, and plan for any modified payment timelines. Staying on top of your Social Security updates could make a big difference in how well you're prepared for the future. Stay informed about these significant updates to maximize your benefits and navigate your financial future with confidence. Some practical steps you should take include reviewing your financial plan, adjusting for new payment schedules, and understanding the new rules for your beneficiaries. If you receive spousal benefits, make sure you know how these changes might affect you and your spouse. Additionally, if you're planning for retirement but haven't yet started receiving benefits, these changes could affect your claiming strategy. It's important to understand how these new rules could impact your timing for filing for benefits to maximize the amount you'll receive over your lifetime. Another important aspect of the legislation addresses the needs of caregivers. The bill includes new credits for time spent caring for family members, which can help protect future Social Security benefits for those who take time out of the workforce for caregiving responsibilities. Do you or someone you know provide care for family members? These new provisions could help ensure that this valuable work doesn't reduce your future Social Security benefits. The legislation also includes measures to protect vulnerable beneficiaries from fraud and exploitation. New safeguards have been put in place to monitor representative payee arrangements and prevent misuse of benefits. Have you or your loved ones ever worried about benefit security? These new protections provide additional peace of mind and concrete measures to prevent fraud. Looking ahead, it's important to understand how these changes fit into the broader picture of retirement security in America. While these benefit increases are significant, they are part of a larger effort to ensure that Social Security remains a strong and reliable source of retirement income. Have you thought about how Social Security fits into your overall retirement strategy? These changes might affect how you approach other aspects of your retirement planning. As we wrap up this discussion of the new Social Security legislation, let me remind you of some key action items. First, mark your calendar for the implementation dates of these various changes. Second, review your current benefits and compare them to the new increase schedules. Third, consider how these changes might affect your long-term financial planning. And most importantly, stay informed about any additional updates or changes that might affect your benefits. Remember, these changes represent some of the most significant improvements to Social Security in recent years. But understanding how they apply to your specific situation is crucial. Do you have questions about how these changes will affect your benefits? The best way to stay informed is to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. I'll be providing regular updates as more details about the implementation of these changes become available. Your financial security matters, and staying informed about these important changes to Social Security is crucial for making the most of your benefits. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, share it with friends and family who might benefit from this information, and subscribe to the channel for more updates on Social Security and retirement planning. Together, we'll navigate these changes and ensure you're making the most of your benefits.